In a surprising turn of events, North Korea experts, typically cautious in their assessments, are grappling with the possibility that Kim Jong Un may be gearing up for war. Two renowned analysts, Robert L. Carlin, a former CIA analyst, and Siegfried S Hecker, a nuclear scientist, boldly asserted that the North Korean leader has abandoned the long-standing goal of reconciling with South Korea, instead framing the two nations as independent entities at odds with each other. The assertion that Kim Jong Un may be strategically inclined towards war has triggered alarm in Washington and Seoul, sparking intense debates within North Korea watching circles. While the war theory is not widely supported, experts acknowledge a shift in Kim's rhetoric and a heightened sense of danger emanating from his regime. Despite the alarmist perspective presented by Carlin and Hecker, the majority of analysts across Asia, Europe, and North America disagree with the notion of an imminent war. Christopher Green, a Korea watcher from Crisis Group, emphasizes that risking the regime on a potentially catastrophic conflict contradicts North Korea's historically Machiavellian approach. Analysts suggest that North Korea often employs provocations to bring Western powers to the negotiating table, driven by both international and domestic political pressures. The recent developments, including Kim's abandonment of the reunification goal, heightened military activities, and dismantling of symbols like the reunification arch, have raised concerns. While war may be deemed unlikely by most, there is apprehension about the possibility of a more limited attack, such as shelling or attempts to occupy contested islands. Analysts point out that a general war would jeopardize Kim Jong Un's regime, given the superior military capabilities of the US and South Korea. However, concerns linger about the potential for a smaller-scale provocation aimed at testing South Korea's limits and escalating tensions. Some experts interpret Kim's recent actions as a strategic move to gain leverage on the international stage. Sung Hyun Lee suggests that Kim may be seeking attention amidst economic sanctions and the upcoming elections in the US and South Korea. Additionally, the possibility of former U.S. President Donald Trump's return to power is considered a factor that could alter diplomatic dynamics. North Korea's growing ties with Russia and continued economic support from China are seen as contributing factors to Kim's audacity. Analysts believe that broader North Korean confidence in its capabilities and geopolitical position may be influencing its recent actions. On a domestic level, some experts argue that Kim's behavior is driven by a need for regime survival. Professor Lee Farrick easily suggests that the ideological shift, presenting South Korea as the enemy, serves to justify missile spending during challenging times, including reports of starvation in North Korea. While the international community prepares for potential worst-case scenarios, experts emphasize the importance of understanding North Korea's internal situation and broader geopolitics. Engaging with Kim Jong Un is seen as a necessary step to prevent misjudgments and reduce the risk of war, despite the challenges and complexities involved.